That's a pretty big truck. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We got a super fun project that we're working on this time around. It is a GT500 that we had installed paint protection film on a few years ago. So the owner loves this vehicle a lot, but he wanted to change things up a little bit. So what we're gonna be doing is removing the old paint protection film. So it has done its job. It protected the paint, it protected the stripes, the piano black finish here from getting completely destroyed and sandblasted. So this will be a great example of showing why paint protection film might be a great option for you. So anyways, my mic already started, so we're removing the old film. We're gonna remove the film obviously off the hood as well. Wrap the hood, the roof, and the trunk in a matte black paint protection film. Then cover the whole entire thing in XPEL Stealth. So XPEL Stealth has been a pretty big hit in the last few weeks for us. We've done a 3RS, a Golf R. We're doing this vehicle. We've done a 911 Turbo S as well, which is actually for the same customer as well. So he's trying to keep the same trend going. So without further ado, we're gonna jump in. Like I said, remove the film, replace the film off the headlights as well. This car has seen some rally miles. Quick, easy way of how you can transform your vehicle that you absolutely love and give it a fresh look. Let's get to work. Something I wanted to point out really quick. It's a question that we get asked a lot. So this vehicle was wrapped, it's been almost 4 years. So we did this one when we first moved into the old shop, which we've been there for 5 years. I wanted to show you, the question is, will there be a difference between the panel that has paint protection film on it and the panel that is not wrapped? So as you can see here, this vehicle received a full front, including rocker panels. And you look at this fender here, it is the same color as the door, which the door has nothing on it. So there's no issues, there's no discolorations. Since then, XPEL actually made their product even better. So keep in mind, right? So it's a 10-year warranty against fading out, staining, discoloration, and delamination. So any adhesive failures. So that's a great example of how there's no fading out. And while we're at it, let's show you, for example, stripes right here, right? So look at all the sandblasting that I had accumulated over the years. Some very heavy driving. And as you can see, the stripes are not damaged at all. Just a few minor nicks. Now imagine if that was in your paint. Your paint would be very severely damaged. The only way to fix that would obviously be a very expensive trip to the body shop, and then you have a car that is painted. You have paint that is not original, which original paint will always be the best, It's the most durable, it looks the best, very minimal dirt and debris, and you don't have an issue of mixed matched panels, which we see a lot of that. So yeah, it works really well. That's a big chip right there. And we'll showcase when we remove the film that there is no harm done to the panel itself. And mind you, what we'll add is, originally when we wrapped the vehicle, well, actually, here's a great example. We did the full front, we did the rocker panels, we never installed anything on the panels here and on the roof. The roof actually did get repaired right over here because it had some stone chips in it, but you can see right there, look at that big gnarly chip. So you got chips coming all the way throughout here. All of this is chipped up. So XPEL Stealth will cover some of that, We're gonna try repairing that big chip there. There's a few on that side. So you can see that if we would have put film here, we would not be dealing with that issue. Get your cars wrapped. Huh? Yeah, we're doing a video.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but you can keep.
I was gonna finish the
Go for it. So as you can see now, a quick update. We got the first panel all wrapped up. We got the Shelby emblem off. And yeah, so it's coming out pretty darn good. James was just over here. He checked out the vehicle. Super, super excited, just like we are to see this whole thing wrapped in XPEL Stealth. I'm excited to see once the doors get wrapped here. We're gonna pull the door handles off. In the rear quarter panel, what's gonna be very pronounced now and will pop a lot more is these lines right over here, because you're gonna get a nice, almost shadow effect. So that's what Stealth does. It really brings out any body lines a lot more, so it'll catch more light in these areas. It'll look darker here. It'll even look more darker here. It just enhances all of that. So we're gonna keep working on this whole side panel and try to show you, by the end of today, how it looks like here. We got material coming in for the hood, roof, and trunk. That's gonna be in satin matte PPF. So that's gonna get wrapped. Not that much of a difficult car to wrap. Not too bad at all. Gonna throw film here in gloss black. This one's gonna be a fun one. Ready to roll? All right, so currently what we're doing, we're prepping this side for the PPF installation. So what we're doing is touching up a couple of the rock chips that were already here, making it look a little bit better. It's not gonna be perfect like factory. That's why the whole point is protecting your original paint from the get-go, but at least it'll look a little bit better. Let it cure, dry up. We're gonna pull the door handle out here, start wrapping the doors. By then, that should be all cured and dried. Throw on the quarter panel piece there, work on the the front bumper and the back bumper, and then unfortunately the matte black film is only gonna get here Wednesday morning, so we'll put this one on pause. And we're just gonna jump on the ST. So that's what we're shooting next for the next video. But it looks pretty good. It looks really, really nice. You got the gloss, you got the Stealth. So can't wait to see it outside. Of course, when you see it in the sunlight, brings all the body lines, it makes it look so much better. And what do you think of that truck? That's a pretty big truck. I think you should have got bigger wheels and a bigger lift kit. All right, making some very, very good progress with the vehicle, getting a ton of stuff done. So customer requested us remove the rear wing that is on the trunk here. He will be replacing it with an aftermarket spoiler. Not sure what he's exactly gonna go with, but With that being said, it'll make it a lot easier on us installing film on this part. So what we'll do, we'll remove the wing, we'll pop this off. There's a couple more screws here, and get the rear trunk plotted out. We are going to use a pattern off a standard Mustang GT because the trunks are exactly the same. We're going to find a pattern without the spoiler. It'll make it a lot easier on us. We're going to tuck the film here, obviously wrap all of the edges. And like I said before, if you remember, this is getting wrapped in satin black PPF. So as you can see right over there, the guys are working on the front hood area right now. So that'll give it a nice two-tone look. Hood, roof, and trunk is going to be wrapped in satin black. Now the simplest and safest way to remove this would be using an eraser wheel. So this is by 3M, get it at a local supplier here. That way you can hit it, slowly grind down the adhesive here. It saves your fingertips from getting all bloody and injured. But that's how we remove that here. You definitely do not want to use this on any plastics because it will burn right through the paint. So be careful doing that. Alrighty guys, so we got the Mustang GT500 all finished up, and check it out. What do you think? Wrapped in XPEL Stealth, we did the hood, roof, and trunk in matte black or satin black. Customer is bringing us a brand new spoiler as well. It's gonna look a lot more aggressive. We'll get that installed whenever he gets it over here. But check this out. We left some of the pieces in gloss black. For example, this part here, the hood vents there, ties in with the wheels very, very nicely. Super, super dark tint. We had the windshield tinted as well. It went over next door to the guys over there at Easy Tint. So if you're looking for this kind of service, feel free to reach out to us. Enjoy the B-roll, the finishing shots of this vehicle. We'll see you in the next episode. I think we should start it up though. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll throw the mic on the back. We can get a nice cold start on this one. I won't get too far without a key. I gotta get a key. We could remote start it, or I can just hop in and start it like this.